Hey guys, it's Steph. Today I'm going to show you how to create a thermal geode nail design. And as an added bonus, a thermal galaxy nail design. I am so excited. Let's get into the nail demo. All right, so we're going to get started on how to create a thermal geode. First step was to paint 2 coats of any type of base color gel that you would like. I chose to go with the LuxaPolish Blossom, very pretty light pink color, and I wanted to replicate what I showed you guys in the beginning. Next step is we need to add a little bit of glitter. So I'm going to go in with Crystal by Elegance, one of my favorite glitters. It is so beautiful. Look at this. Oh, magical. So let's do 1 coat on top of the pink nail. Once that comes out of the light, you're going to put 1 layer of top coat and then you're going to buff it smooth and matte. Once you're done buffing, you're going to go in and just wipe the surface down just to clean off any of the dust. And then you're going to need a few things. For the next step, we need a tile with some black paint or polish. I'm going to be using the LuxaGel Blackout for my design of the geode. I'm also going to be using the Young Nails Micro Detailer brush. It's very, very, very fine. So let's get started. So with this one, I went this way. So I'm thinking I'm going to go this way with the design. And it can literally be whatever design you want. You can have it as skinny or as open as you want. I prefer to go more open. That way, when we do the perimeter for the silver foiling, you have more space to work with. So let's get started. Once you're happy with the design of the inside of your geode, pop that in for 60 seconds and then we'll continue to the next step. And then we're going to use the thermal ink, and this is by Johens, and this is what it looks like. It kind of has a glow in the dark effect. And one thing to remember is this air dries. So this is not a gel polish. So what you're going to do is take the ink and you're going to fill the area that you covered in black. This will give us the thermal ink effect. All right, once you're done with this, then you're going to let it sit and dry completely. This can take anywhere from 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Just let it sit and do its thing. And we'll be right back once this is completely dry. So this is completely dried and we can move on to the next step, which you're going to need a transfer foil glue, and you're going to need this silver foil. So put your transfer glue on the tile, and then you're just going to use your brush to make an outline around the perimeter of your geode, cure it, and then we'll move on to the next step. Once that's cured, you're going to pull it out, and the perimeter is going to be very sticky. So I just took the silver foil, I put it on a paper towel, and I just kind of broke up the little pieces. And I'm going to use a brush to just pat this in. Oh, okay. All right, air. Foil is very light, so you have to be careful with it. So we're just going to pick this up, or try to, and we're just going to like lay it down and go all the way around the perimeter, and you can push and pull and drag and kind of break it up if it feels like it's not going where you want it to go. And you can even take the end of your brush, which I have a little bit of foil still, and you can kind of just like break it up. All right, so then the next step, we're just going to top coat it. You can use a builder gel as well because we are going to buff it. So the next step is to buff this because you still might feel a little bit of the foil popping through that top coat, and we're just going to just smooth it down a little bit more. Then you're going to wipe the dust off and you get a matte finish. And then we're going to re-top coat this. And we're going to pop that back into the light for 60 seconds. And we'll be right back with the finished results. All right, so here's what it looks like when it comes out. It's very, very warm, so it's going to be more blue. If you wipe it with something cold, you will see that it is changing. So this is the thermal geode. All right, so we're gonna come back to you with another little quick tutorial. I'll be as quick as I can be with this. So you're going to start off with 2 coats of black. I am using the Luxa Blackout color. You're going to wipe off the sticky layer and buff this. All right, once you're done buffing, it should have a nice matte finish, and we're going to go back in with the thermal ink by Johens with our mini detailing brush. What we're going to do is just do a nice sweeping C motion to make it very galaxy, universe, sky, stars vibe. And once you're happy with your swooshy swoosh Milky Way design, we gotta let this rest and air dry. All right, once it's completely dry, it will look like this because it is very, very warm and it's starting to cool down, so it's gonna start getting a little darker. And what we're gonna do is put some glitter on top of this. I'm gonna go in with the gel polish by Elegance called Moon. It's very, very pretty. Once that comes out of the light, we are going to top coat and buff. The next step, I'm going to get some Flex which is a very thin hard gel. The viscosity is very, very thin. And I'm going to put one layer on top, and then I'm going to put a top coat on top of that layer. Do not cure that. Place your nail over to the side, and we're going to put on some sequences. I'm going to use these cute little stars. You can probably see them a little bit better that way. Aren't those beautiful? And I'm going to put a few of them on my tile. And then I'm going to go in with my little tiny Crystal Ninja crystal sequence picker-upper. It has a wax tip, and I just warm it up just a little bit so then I could put some stars on this galaxy here. All right, so let's get to that. Let's try her. Wow. We will see the end product, and I'm sure it's gonna look really, really cool. All right, I think that's good, and we are gonna pop that in with this mix for 60 seconds. Once that's all nice and cured, this is what it'll kind of look like. And let's wipe it off and see. Oh, yes. How pretty cool is that? Love it. So I made a little bit of a mistake. I didn't top coat it. I just went straight in for the buffing, but that's okay. I just wanted to let you know that I totally went ham and went straight to buffing, but it's still okay. It still looks really nice, and I'm gonna top coat this once it mattes down. All right, guys, here are the finished looks of the thermal geode and the thermal galaxy with stars. They're both so beautiful. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.